Hello. I am Koreina Cat, and this is Final Fantasy XIV main scenario quest playthrough. We are in Heavensward. Yay! We've been in Heavensward, so I guess I could stop saying that now. Yay! Anyway, we're trying to free Raubahn, so there's that.
Raubahn's ties to Halatali are well known. That Ilbert should choose this of all places to stage his execution is no coincidence. The fiend. Are there no depths to which he will not stoop?
Sorry, I think that one was actually read last time. Either way. Oh. Okay.
There is no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside.
Onwards. Save Raubahn.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphinaud, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you. With me!
Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill. Take the lead, Ixalia. I shall follow close upon you.
I mean, I'm guessing this way. I don't really know.
I've never been here before.
I haven't on this character, no. Oh.
You're not getting past. Please. Please don't get past. Cromwell goes facing the opposite direction. Like, yes, I'm helping.
This is how we help, right? Go, Ifrit. Do the thing. And Yugiri's voice actress changed as well.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it changes again before Stormblood because she sounds wholly unfamiliar.
Yeah, she sounds completely... Oh, I don't remember what she sounds like in Stormblood, so...
Get them!
Oh, there's another one. Whoopsies. Don't let him do things.
Leave this to me.
God damn, Garuda. She just like fucking one-shot the shit out of that dude. He was at almost full health.
Summoner is a lot of fun.
Huh. You didn't tell me I was a legitimate, like, bomb.
Congratulations. I'll just wait till you get to, I think, level 62.
Why would I get a 62?
You'll see.
Why do they not have him? Oh, I guess they're about to execute him, so that's fine.
The General. But where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. General! You came.
He is bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open, and may very well be booby-trapped. Booby.
I've heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray, do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly unto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after passing of many prosperous years. You, Hasa, you kind of suck at threats.
I will join you later once I live a nice, fulfilling life. Yeah, that's...
Take that. Farewell, friends. Oh, and do try to relax. They tell me struggling only makes it worse. Confound it. The mist stifles my healing. Leave me. Save yourselves. You cannot let them escape. Ixalia, force the gate.
Working on it.
Beast? The mist must be drawing them. No, Alphinaud.
He's fine. Raubahn saw it.
Ha! The way is clear. The mist remains. We must stop it at the source. I shall tend to the General. Pray see to the mist and the key. The Braves have the key.
I mean, I kind of guessed that. I'm assuming I go this way. Down.
I think the guy with the key is back at the entrance.
Oh, and I wasn't even at the entrance.
Well,
Damn,
back where you came in
Raubahn.
at. Raubahn, you got this.
Onwards! Well, I think I know where the mist is coming from. Let's take care of that, shall we? Raubah's dying.
Come on now. Carbuncle, do something. This acerbic jam tastes like green peppers. Good work, Carbuncle.
A for effort, I guess.
I kind of want to do the voice for like Ifrit and whatnot, but I can just see myself dying with a coughing fit.
Yeah. That might not be the best idea.
I'ma try it.
Okay.
That takes care of the mist. Next, to find the key and free Raubahn. Foolish mortal, none can withstand the power of Ifrit. How did they survive the poison? Oh, looks like we'll just have to finish the job.
Identification key.
Ixalia!
I apparently can't pick it up.
Know the power of Ifrit and goodbye.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's here for like all of 2 seconds.
Now I know the truth of it. You are not Ifrit. I am.
Spoiler.
The key. The key. Take it to Raubahn. Just imagine Alphinaud dying of exasperation back there. I'll catch up. Whew.
Yeah, he's not able to keep up with me.
Doing better than a man lane, that's for damn sure, but...
Alphinaud, buddy, you want to maybe heal a little bit? Do you not have any, like, out-of-combat health regen?
Turn right. Turn right, there's a drop-off, turn right.
Where?
Yeah.
I was left, but okay.
There's a drop-off to the right as well.
Alphinaud took damage like a little bitch.
If that had killed him, I would have laughed.
That would be unfortunate. A failed duty because Alphinaud fell from a high place.
My thanks. Slowly, General. You're yet weak from your ordeal.
Nevertheless, we must quit this place.
I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero.
Then there's this bitch.
Ill-bad. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, scions. Let's get this over with.
You really want to get beat up by 2 people with books? Because you're going to get beat up by 2 people with books.
2 people with books, my one weakness. The Sultana's assassins are here. Crystal Braves, 2 arms. Whatever it takes to survive. I'm no hero. Never was. And never will be. My strength has left me.
I have you now.
Sloppy.
It is nothing.
I'm not finished yet.
Sloppy! Laurentius, I always knew you were a bitch.
Good riddance.
You know, right?
I like how the healer was there, but you knew it. But you went for Laurentius first.
I'll tear you limb
Oh,
from
he
limb.
was sleeping.
Oh.
I'd put him to sleep.
Oh, I didn't notice. Mm-hmm. Look up.
Sloppy! Was that something I could dodge? I don't think it was.
If you stand behind him, maybe.
For Alamigo!
Really? You guys got beat by 2 people with a book. And Yugiri.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lass, you best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing! If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphinaud. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
On your feet, gladiator. The fight is not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life.
General, Are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
The general is safe. What news without?
My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity.
Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing.
At once, my lady. General Alden, I presume? The Scions of the Seventh Dawn?
Yeah, we shoot first, ask questions later.
Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps towards to the Waking Sands. Now that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you'll come with me, I have prepared a carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes.
Yeah, that is all too suspicious. You guys are just... I guess we're just trusting you.
I trust you, Gili's intel.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I have spoken with Urianger via Linkpearl. He confirms the man's story. Raubahn is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay.
Hey, Xaeus, what's up?
Nodding. Killed some braves. How about you?
Yeah, same. What was I looking at?
So I think it's time we talked about outlandish.
I do be doing that.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin! My son! And Master Papashan besides!
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You!
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance? Of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raubahn, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Uldar. We couldn't have done it without you, Xaeus. Thank you. Jailbreak!
Gale break.
Gale of Waterdeep break.
Did I get the redeemed? I have been the redeemed.
Tataru? Yes, General Raubahn is now in safe hand. What? Another assault? Very well. We shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Terrapin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard.
Like, we gonna tell them that we're leaving, though? Or are we just dipping out? Guess we're just dipping out. Oh, I need to add the foundation to my favorites. Set favored destination. Yes. Where am I going?
Last vigil.
Ooh, do 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 do. Interesting. Are you just gonna stand there till I accept your quest?
One day. Let us hear what the Count has to say.
Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raubahn short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city is awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Hashafant was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you better head in.
Oh, yeah, and I need to put on my damn... Ugh. It's cold here, bitch.
Welcome, Mistress Wars. About that, maybe later then.
He'll get an autograph, like, at the very tail end of Heaven's Word, when I never have to come back.
My friend, I thank you for answering our call. As I'm sure you're now aware... My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I'm sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Moors, Master Lavalier, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatorium's bells toll, 'tis a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice: to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are faced with a choice: to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. The coming of the Horde spells ruin for Ishgard. but her knights shall fight to the last to shield her citizens from harm. The observatorium bells have tolled. Either flee this place or make ready for war. I confess, I know not where else you might seek sanctuary, but few places are like to be more perilous than a city under siege. How many dragons would it take to darken the midday sky, do you think? 1,000? More? Too many at any rate.
What will become of this place? And us?
Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spear and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from the storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow men, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Ixalia?
I would stay and fight.
Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandoned our allies in their hour of need. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tatari should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
We have chosen a difficult road. Yet even should we succeed in winning Ishgard to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emmerich will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain in Fort Tom Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive.
Yes, sir.
Justinian has joined the party! You would speak with the Lord Commander?
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
I will say this for your plan. It has made keeping secrets from the Holy See seem almost entertaining. Having secured Sir Emmerich's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to dither. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must needs track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you are ready, Estinian, let us be about our task.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence.
The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Anyway, that's where this one's gonna end. So we'll see what happens next time on Final Fantasy XIV Main Scenario Quest Playthrough. Yes, I forgot to do a thing. Yes. Alrighty. Well, bye-bye.